at the ABC motorhome in our 24 foot RV that we're gonna be taking around for the next week or so. We got all of our luggage in here and all of our supplies we need for the week, and we're getting ready to go grocery store shopping to get the food we need. So we're almost ready to hit the road at about 2 o'clock. We've been here since, well, I've been here since about 10:30. Our first adventure, driving the RV. There's Al's RV. We're in downtown Anchorage right now. There, over there is the Anchorage Museum. We're waiting for this light. Look at the little planes. Oh, what? A helicopter. There she is, our RV. Are we gonna name her? Bertha. We are going into Fred Meyer's, which is the local grocery store. So, I mean, we're just pretending to be locals. Or like we know what we're doing. Shoot, this store isn't just a grocery store, man. We got all kinds of goodies in here. Here's our Fred Meyer's grocery haul for the week, or at least for the few days we're at Denali. We might have to stop and get more stuff later. We've left Eagle Creek and we are now in Wasilla, Alaska, which is a rapidly growing city, and it's easy access to major cities, and it's also Sarah Palin's hometown. So here's a little look-sees as we drive by.
They have a red robin. What's
that's a Sonic. Oh, there is a red robin up there. Oh, they have a Target and a Starbucks. Some more of Wasilla. Some recreation. We are entering Willow, Alaska, which is the recreation capital of Alaska. Tourism is a big part of the community economy. It offers fishing, rafting, flight skiing, sled dog kennels. It is also the town where the Iditarod dog sled race really starts. The start in Anchorage is a short ceremonial start, and then the dogs and the teams are trucked north to Willow for the official restart on the first Sunday in March. So there looks like there's a little walking path here in Willow, Alaska. Do you want us to let you out? No, I think I'm good. I think I'll take the ride. There's an RV that'll pick you up along the way. Behind us, way up ahead, it's a little speck, is another RV. I think that might be Al and his crew, but I'm not sure. Sarah's doing some light unpacking. I'm gonna hit my seatbelt. But she's in her seatbelt following Alaska state laws. This may or may not be the Big Sioux. The Alaskans call it Big Sioux. Bush pilots even navigate by this river.
I think it is.
We are now entering Trapper Creek, Alaska, which is the major intersection of the Parks Highway and Petersville Road, with gas stations, restaurants, and a post office. Locally known as the southern gateway to Denali State Park. Trapper Creek only had 423 residents at the last count. So Petersville Road crosses with Parks Highway right here. Just a little store there.
Walmart.
We are entering into Denali State Park, and Denali is a mountain with two names. This mountain was officially called Mount McKinley for many years, named after U.S. President William McKinley. But the locals have long called the mountain Denali, an Alaskan word meaning the great one, the high one, or my favorite, the big mountain. In 2015, the mountain was officially returned to the native name Denali. We're pulling off on mile marker 134.8 to the south, Denali View South. We're following Al's RV, actually.
There's this one.
Yeah.
Here, you see the picture?
Yeah, I know. Right there in that picture, huh?
Picture the picture. How neat. Our picture in the book will be labeled.
You can see the top of
There
it.
it is.
No, that's it right there.
Oh, that.
See, I was looking at the wrong spot.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's Denali right there. I was looking at it.
So this is what it should look like, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
We're just missing just there-ish. You're right. We're seeing part of it. We're seeing a little edge.
So it should be
Caroline, look how pretty this is.
directly in there.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think the fireweed is just spectacular. These are blueberries all here on the edge. The bears will be eating these soon. They're not quite ready yet.
Oh no, they're I think they're going out to pick berries.
Hello, human.
Caroline's driving and Mom is co-piloting. And you know, as we drive on this road, it reminds me of a song. The song goes a little like this. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Right to get on the road again. We're headed to the Denali campsite. On that road again. I belong.
I would just like to know that at least Mom knew the words to this song. It's better than one of the songs you came up with.
Sweet home, oh country roads. Arrow. The wheels on the RV go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the RV go round and round, all through Denali. People on the RV go, where's the moose? All through Denali. This is the Nanana River overlook. You can stop and look for the sheep and some other animal sightings that we don't see any here.
So last night I spent the night with the Cells, who Barb is a cousin to my dad, so that would make her my second cousin. Never mind, she's my first cousin once removed. They were telling me some interesting facts about Alaska. You cannot drive to Juneau. Even though Juneau's the capital of Alaska, you can't drive there. Another fact that they told me was that Anchorage is like a bowl. So with weather and stuff, it just sits there and it swirls around in the bowl until the wind changes. So that's why it was kind of cloudy in Anchorage. It wasn't because it was actually cloudy, it was because of the smoke sitting in the bowl that is Anchorage. And that they actually said that the last couple of days has been the clearest it's been in a few weeks.
Denali is the highest mountain peak in North America and the third most prominent and third most isolated on Earth. People do climb Denali, and there are quite a few people trying to climb it right now, but only about 50% of them make it. We are in Denali National Park and Preserve.
Making our way to Wolf Loop at Riley Creek Campground. That's us.
71.
B71 is the winning bingo ticket here tonight for our campsite. You also have to back in to these spots. You can't pull in. No, I think we're gonna be right here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There we are. There's her little campsite back in there.
I would go
We are on our way, 6:30 in the morning, to meet the rest of the group. 28 people. 28 people are on this part of the bandy journey. So we are meeting at Al's RV. We've made it to the Mercantile, waiting for the transit bus. The Mercantile store, which is where the showers and the bathrooms are, and there's also like a little convenience store. Here's the group waiting to get on the bus to head into Denali. I think there are 20. This is just our group. Important information when using the transit bus for Denali: you have to come to the bus depot, which looks like this. They will check you in inside there, and then you can get on the bus when it comes. And I think they look like this. But you have to come to the bus depot. You can't pick it up at the campground. So we did a mad walk to get here in time for our 7:30 bus. This is the ticket you get to be able to board the bus. Oh, we have this map of Denali.
Oh, I got you.
Which is a little
right here, the Denali Visitor Center.
Oh, okay. So we're there.
And we're staying here, the Riley Creek.
And we're going to take this yellow line, I believe, to the visitor center. So in that 66 miles, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. So we're
Here. My name is Ranger Wong, or Ranger Emily, whichever one you want to call me is fine. And I am here to officially welcome you guys to Denali National Park and Preserve. Here in your park, you guys have about 6 million acres of pretty pristine wilderness at your disposal, which also means that you have endless opportunity for wildlife viewing. And so no matter what you guys see today, whether it's one of our big five, the moose, caribou, Dall, sheep, bear, or wolf, or whether it's as big as a mountain or as small as a ptarmigan, our state bird, anything and everything that you guys will experience today is going to be an awesome memory you get to take home with you, and that is absolutely priceless.
So we've stopped here at a rest stop for some bathrooms. There's an overlook over there. Some informational guides.
Going up Polychrome here in just a couple of minutes, and it's the Polychrome rest area is about 10 minutes away, and hopefully there'll be parking available.
Love the colors on this melon.
And then Totlach is about an hour and 30 minutes beyond Polychrome. Polychrome means many colors in Latin. And as we're riding through Polychrome, you can see all the different colors of the mountains around in the surrounding area.
You see it?
Caribou.
There's something right there.
It's running in the riverbed.
Rock in the valley.
What is it?
Good catch.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
You can open your windows if you like.
It's a caribou, we think.
Trying to get the window.
He's really moving. We're waiting for this bus to come back so the road isn't big enough for both of them to cross.
This is considered Pretty Rock right here. This little area I'm going around. I'm not sure really why they call it Pretty Rock, but they do. Except for maybe it's a flower that's growing out of the rock.
This was that mountain that you said you liked the different colors.
Yeah, I think we are too. We just stopped at Polychrome Lookout. That's our bus. So I believe this mountain that we're on now is the mountain that I said I liked its pretty colors earlier. It's the family looking out. So there's stairs there with a couple of different walking paths that you can walk up on.
On the mountain for Daddy.
Here we are up on this high peak. Look,
Guys, it's 7:48. We should probably be heading back down. Just kind of update. 7:48.
there's the wrestling party down there, way down there. Hi guys.
That's amazing. Whoa.
It is pretty cool up here, isn't
There's
it?
a caribou. He just trotted across the road. He's trotting away from us now.
There's one, looks like there's one laying down over there too.
It's like he's headed out to where another one's laying down. And there's another.
So these are the caribou that we saw on the bus. Now we're at the rest station. We can see them again off in the distance. They're both up wandering around now. So this is the second rest stop that we've been to. It has bathrooms again, and then the scenic overlook, I guess, here a little bit. So you get about 10 minutes at each rest stop or overlook is typically the schedule that they have. So here at this rest stop, you get to be a caribou, I think. That's a caribou. Antlers, it's pretty hefty. Moo. Is that what? I don't know what they sound like, but they are. It's pretty hefty. Look at that. I know. This one's really heavy. That's just one. This would be on this side.
No, I think it goes the other way.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, it goes up.
This is a workout.
And that's on your head.
Yeah. It goes up like that.
This is work.
Come on, you gotta do it. What kind of sound do moose make?
Moo.
That's just one.
Here is Caroline looking at the doll sheep.
I believe this is a doll sheep horn there. So here are some dinosaur tracks that were found here in Denali. So a T-Rex looks like. Pretty big strides. Very cool. So that's the bear. Right way over there. He's walking.
At the lower part.
I saw him.
There he is. He just moved now. Now he's hidden again.
I see him.
Here's a caribou who's gonna come right by us. Wow.
Oh, cool!
There he goes. We have made it to Ellison, which is our turnaround point for the bus that we booked for today. So I think the plan is we're gonna eat lunch, and if you can do everything you want to do here, you can jump back on the bus that we were on to be back there at 11:55 because it leaves at noon. It's about 11:30 right now. We'll see what we get into here. Welcome to Ellison. The road you've been traveling is the only road in this vast park. It is very narrow and very gravel and a little bumpy.
20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore. Author unknown.
This is also a very popular hiking spot, our bus driver said. So these are the big 5 animals, like the silhouettes here. So you have the caribou, which we've seen a lot of, the wolf, which is really rare, the moose, which we haven't seen any mooses, the Dall sheep, and the bears. We saw a bear. Hey, he wanted to come to lunch. Oh, he's right there. Oh. Hi, little guy.
Use their skin for
Parka squirrel. Parka. Like the jacket.
Yeah.
Right. Our little friends hanging out at the Sal's picnic table. So this shows us what we should be seeing outside here if it was a perfectly clear day. These etchings would be Denali, the South Peak and the North Peak, if it was a clear day. Here's a model look of what the mountain ranges look like. That would be Denali, the South Peak, also Mount McKinley, depending on. And this would be Denali from the North Peak. 2 males were fighting and they actually both died like this because they got locked and couldn't get undone.
It's a caribou.
There's a caribou ahead of us on the road.
He's a young one. Everybody see it okay?
It's not in any hurry. Maybe the same one we saw earlier. He's leading our way. He says, "Follow me."
How old do you suppose he is?
This one doesn't look very old at all. I'm not sure how old. I'm hoping the caribou go off to the side of the road so we can get around them. I don't want him to lead us all the way to the front of the park.
Yeah. He says, "This is my home. You guys are just tourists."
Oh, it is, 'cause that's the I think it's higher before it's probably
Oh yeah, this is a much.
But he's good for a second sighting. We couldn't see him this well before.
It is very big.
Out in front of you, Al.
Okay, I was gonna say it was early.
That's pretty exciting. He is big.
That's a big bear.
And you look through the.
Yeah.
So right over there is a Dall sheep.
Right.
There he is.
Although I don't have pictures, I only got no.
Little Dall sheep right there. This is the Chocolat rest stop. It's very quiet up here. You can hear the rushing water. So we decided we had enough fun riding around on the bus. So we got off at the Sled Dog headquarters, and then at 4 o'clock they give a free Sled Dog demonstration. So we're gonna go check that out. So they got several dogs out here, their little homes, and they're getting little enrichments. These are 4 years old. Summit. I like your name.
Every time they get to go out, they're like,
Good doggy.
carries over their adult life. They're like too
Good doggy.
So this is a training cart that they use for summer sled. Here's the sled room. Here's a snow sled.
Winter for the sled dogs in Denali used to be October and November, right up to mid-April or sometimes April.
I think these are the equipment that they use on the dogs when they're training. And food and stuff. Everybody settle down after their treats. This is the area that they normally keep puppies in, but they don't currently have a litter. I just learned from one of the park rangers that they typically only have one litter a year to replace the dogs that have retired. Typically the sled dogs retire at age 9.
How about we give a big, huge Denali howl of welcome to encourage them to come on out, okay? Now, they're going to be harnessed up and they're going to take exactly 1 lap around this track. Remember when I was saying that they had been working in this park for almost a century protecting this place. He hired his first sled dog team and bought it in 1922 because he knew, as boots on the ground, he most definitely needed paws on the ground to fight on this battlefield of ice and snow to protect this place. In 1929, finally had enough money that he built the kennels building you see here. It's actually the only structure in this national park that is still used for its original purpose. In 1980, when this park grew to 6 million acres, 2 million, that original 2 million acres of wilderness, was given the highest protection of wilderness, meaning no more mechanized machines in the wilderness. But sled dogs and wilderness fit really well, okay? These aren't the racing dogs you see in Iditarod, where they're meant for brilliant speed and everything. These dogs are freight dogs. They're meant to be tough and to be able to haul the heaviest weights. Annie is in the position of wheel dog right now. And a wheel dog has to be one of the strongest dogs because they have to be able to pull the sled from a dead stop forward. In swing is Cusco. And that position is usually the position for someone to get like a little mental break in. Like if you're a lead dog, it's also great for a younger dog. Swing dog is meant to be able to avoid obstacles and swing that sled in the positions it needs to go. And then our incredible lead dog up here, they're meant to go way up in front of the sled to be able to guide it. They have to have the mental ability to think on their feet, literally, and to follow commands of directions that the driver will want them to go in. She is a super awesome new dog. Here she's going to walk a little bit, protect those dogs, and then watch her ride. Way to go, lady.
So this is the family cookout. Tonight we're having chicken and reindeer sausage. Again, we have way too much food.